Hi guys, welcome to or back to my channel. Today I have a 30-minute full body Pilates workout for you. In this workout I will be giving verbal cues to help with form and alignment. The exercises today are time-based, so we will be completing each exercise for 45 seconds. Let's begin with a quick stretch. Sit on your glutes with your knees bent, feet hip distance apart. Place your hands underneath your knees. We'll take some seated cat-cows. Inhale to pull your chest towards your legs, lift the gaze. Exhale, round away from your legs, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, pull forward, broaden through the collarbones. Exhale, round away, feeling a lovely stretch through the spine and neck. Extend your arms back behind you to prop your upper body up. Open your feet mat distance apart and flex the feet. Inhale to drop both knees down to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, drop to the left. Exhale, center, feeling a nice stretch through your thighs and hips. You might find here that you start to scoot down to the end of the mat. That's okay, just prop yourself back if this happens. Okay, let's begin. Extend your legs, zipping them together and pointing the toes. Hands come behind your head. As you exhale, roll your body back to C curve. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, center. Thinking about forming a C shape with your spine, so rounding through the back, tucking chin to chest, and pulling your navel back towards your spine to engage the core muscles. As you move through seated, sit tall, lengthening through the spine. We'll now add in a little spinal mobility to this C curve. Take an inhale to prepare. As we did before, we exhale to C curve. Now as you inhale, dive forward over your legs and then lengthen the spine. Exhale, round back to C curve. Inhale, dive forward and then lengthen, creating some more mobility and flexibility through the spine here, whilst also engaging those core muscles. Move from a place of strength rather than momentum. Let's up the intensity. Instead of C curve, we're now rolling it all the way back down to the mat. So as you exhale, roll your spine all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift head, neck and shoulders and sit all the way up. Exhale, roll your body carefully down to the mat. Inhale, use those core muscles to lift up to seated. This one is very challenging, guys, especially with the hands behind the head. Try to use the strength of your core muscles to lift and lower rather than momentum. Let's move into a neck pull, so a combination of what we have practiced so far. Starting with that full sit-up, inhale to lift head, neck and shoulders to sit tall. Exhale, dive forward over your legs and pulse, pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll it back down. We inhale, lift to seated. Exhale, fold forward and pulse, pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll it back down. As you pulse in your fold, point your elbows down towards the mat to feel a deeper stretch through the back of the neck. This is the ultimate stretch and strengthen exercise. Keep pulling your abs in to contract the deep core muscles. One more move here, guys. This time we return to our C curve, so move through your seated position and roll your spine back. As you exhale, twist to the right, inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left, inhale, center. Alternating sides here. As you twist, rotate your chest to the side you are twisting rather than just moving the arms. Keep your elbows nice and wide so we have no pressure on the neck. Let's move into a side kneeling position now with your right knee bent under your right hip, left leg extends out long. Place the hands behind your head. Inhale, side bend to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, bend. Exhale, center. Feeling a lovely stretch through the left side of the waist as you bend, and then using those left obliques to help lift yourself back up through center. Take your side bend as far as you can without losing form to deepen the contraction in the core. Same move, but now we begin to add in a leg lift with the left leg. As you inhale, take your side bend to the right, right hand comes down and lift the left leg. Exhale, lower the leg, lift to center. Inhale, side bend, place that hand down, lift the leg. Exhale, lower the leg, return through center. You should feel the left side of your waist switching on even more now. As you lift the leg, squeeze through your glute to help lift it as high as you can. Let's just take those leg lifts now. Place your right hand down on the mat under your shoulder. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Try to point through the toes here to create length in the lower body. Keep using your obliques to help with the lift, contracting your core muscles. Let your gaze focus down towards the mat if you're feeling any tension in the neck. Taking this into some side planks now, step your right foot back behind your left, lift the underside of the waist away from the mat. On your inhale, bend your knees, exhale, extend. Inhale, bend, exhale, extend. These are what I like to call plank squats. They are really challenging for your shoulders. As you extend back to plank, make sure that your shoulder is coming in line with your wrists and you're actively lifting your waist away from the mat to feel a deeper contraction in the obliques. One more move in our side plank, guys. I know that shoulder is aching. We'll now add on a cross crunch, so lift into your plank. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, extend, crunch left elbow to right knee. Inhale, step it back, bend the knees. Exhale, extend, crunch elbow to knee. Keep this going, feeling a contraction through both obliques now. As you take your crunch, try to rotate through your upper body without losing control, rather than just moving the arm. Amazing work, guys. Let's stretch it out. Bend both of your knees into a side seated position. Inhale to reach both arms out. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, taking our mermaid stretches to feel a lovely release through the shoulders, upper back, and obliques. We'll now take it all the way down to lie on our backs, bend through your knees, ground through the feet, and reach both of your arms back behind your head. As you exhale, sweep the arms forward by your hips, lift the shoulder blades to crunch. Inhale, extend back, lower down. Exhale, sweep them forward, lift to crunch. Inhale, extend, lower down. As you crunch, really reach forward with your fingertips to get as much range as you can, keeping the core muscles engaged, drawing navel to spine. Same move, but now we'll begin to lift both knees to tabletop as we crunch. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, sweep the arms forward and lift the knees to crunch. Inhale, tap the toes, lower the arms. Exhale, sweep forward, lift the knees to crunch. Inhale, extend, lower down. As you bring your knees in, just bring them to a 90-degree angle, so we are focusing on lifting the nose up towards the knees rather than bringing the knees into the nose. This will help you get a little bit more range in that crunch. Okay, let's keep this move going, but now adding on a leg extension as we hold in our crunch. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the knees to crunch and hold. Inhale, extend the legs. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift everything to crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. As you extend the legs, extend them to the 45-degree angle and point through your toes, stretching the legs out long. See if you can get a little bit more range in your crunch as you do so. Moving into a double leg stretch, hug both of your knees in towards your chest and lift your shoulder blades off of the mat. Exhale as you extend arms and legs out long. Inhale, circle your arms round to hug your knees. Exhale, extend straight. Inhale, circle round, hug the knees. Keeping head, neck and shoulders lifted here, holding that crunch position. As you hug your knees in, try to lift that little bit higher into your crunch. Make sure here that your lower back is pressed down into the mat for this whole move. Let's burn out the abs with one more move. Extend your arms back and bring your knees to a 90-degree angle. Now sweep your arms forward by your hips and extend the legs straight. Hold it here. Begin pulsing your hands up and down for our hundreds. Now let's sync it with our breath. You inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure your lower back is in contact with the mat here. If you find any arching happening, just extend your legs a little bit higher. Amazing, let's go back to our side kneeling series. Bend your left knee under your hip, right leg extends out long. Place the hands behind your head. Inhale, side bend to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale, bend. Exhale, center, feeling a lovely stretch through the right side of the waist as you bend, and then using those right obliques to help lift yourself back up through center. Same move, but now we begin to add in a leg lift with the right leg. As you inhale, take your side bend to the left, place the left hand down and lift the right leg. Exhale, lower the leg, lift to center. Inhale, side bend, place the hand down, lift the leg. Exhale, lower the leg, return through center. You should feel the right side of your waist switching on even more now. As you lift the leg, squeeze through your glute to help lift it as high as you can. Let's just take those leg lifts now. Place your left hand down on the mat under your shoulder. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Try to point through your toes here to create length in the lower body. Keep using your obliques to help with the lift, contracting your core muscles. Let your gaze focus down towards the mat if you're feeling any tension through the neck. Taking this into some side planks now, step your left foot back behind your right and lift the underside of the waist away from the mat. On your inhale, bend through your knees. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend, taking those plank squats which really challenge our shoulders. As you extend back to plank, make sure your shoulder is coming in line with your wrist and you're actively lifting that waist away from the mat to feel a deeper contraction in the obliques. One more move in that side plank, we're going to move into our cross crunches. So when you're ready, lift to your plank. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, extend, crunch right elbow to left knee. Inhale, step it back, bend the knees. Exhale, extend, crunch elbow to knee. Keep this going, feeling that contraction through both of your obliques now. As you take your crunch, try to rotate through your upper body without losing control, rather than just moving your elbow. Amazing work, let's stretch it out. Bend both of your knees into a side-seated position. Inhale, reach both arms out. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, taking those mermaid stretches to feel that lovely release through the shoulders, upper back, and obliques. Our last series of class is in reverse tabletop, so plant your feet at hip distance apart and extend your arms back behind you, fingers point towards you. As you exhale, begin to lift the hips up high to high bridge. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. As you lift into your high bridge, really squeeze your glutes and draw your navel in, thinking about creating a straight line from knees to shoulders. Keep your arms straight but not locked. Bringing in a high bridge knee march to work the glutes and deep core muscles. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the hips to high bridge and hold. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lower the hips. We exhale, lift to high bridge. Inhale, lift one knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the other. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lower the hips. As you lift each knee, lift it in line with your hip. Try to keep your hips level during your lift by engaging and tightening through the core muscles. Are you ready to start feeling those triceps? We'll now walk from high bridge to reverse plank. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift to high bridge and hold. Inhale, step the right leg out. Exhale, step the left leg out. Inhale, step the left leg in. Exhale, step the right leg in. Keep it going, so we're just stepping out, out, then in. As you move into each move, really squeeze through your glutes to help keep your hips lifted as high as you can. We'll now just take some reverse plank lifts, so extend both of your legs and zip them together. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, carefully lift your glutes off of the mat, lift your body into a reverse plank. Inhale, slowly lower down. Exhale, lift, engage the glutes. Inhale, lower. As you lift, think about creating one long line with the body from head to toes. Really tighten your core muscles here to avoid arching through the lower back during your lift. I know those triceps are crying. One more move here. We're going to hold lifted in that reverse plank and take some leg pulls. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift into your reverse plank. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, lower. Keep it going. We hold lifted in that reverse plank and stay with those leg lifts. Try to keep your hips lifted as high as you can here. As you take your leg lift, point through the toes, stretching each leg out long to increase flexibility. Beautiful work, let's stretch it out. Extend your legs, flex through your feet, take a big breath in to reach the arms up. Exhale, dive into your forward fold, reaching for shins or toes, whatever feels good to you. You can let your upper back round here to feel that lovely stretch through the spine. Let's finish off with a puppy pose to relieve tension in the back and shoulders. Move into your tabletop position and extend both arms to the top of the mat. Let your chest melt down towards the mat, hips go high in the air, releasing down into a puppy pose. Take nice deep breaths here to expand and relieve tension in the upper back. Amazing work today, guys. Let me know how you got on in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this workout, be sure to give it a like. And if you'd like to practice more workouts like this one each week, be sure to check out my channel's membership options, where I post videos multiple times a week to keep your workouts fun and progressive. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.